Hello everyone, my name is Viktor Havasi. It's a pleasure to welcome you here. I was born in Hungary, lived in Australia, while this explains the accent, worked as a finance writer and advisor, and I have been involved with marketing through personal networks for the last 21 years. You will be watching a brief presentation of a business idea that you will find totally new and totally different from everything you have heard so far. And I'm certain you have heard everything from health programs, the wellness revolution of baby boomers, the best nutritional supplements, investing, internet communication and marketing, to plain Ponzi schemes and lightweight get-rich-quick deals. The business model I'm about to show you now gives us all an opportunity to become involved in a rapidly growing, highly profitable industry that's going to affect just about every household you know in years to come, whether they want it or not, and at the same time contribute actively to improving the chances of our planet Earth to survive. Our business is set against the background of climate change, or global warming to be precise. We have seen average temperatures rise in recent decades, attributed mainly to large quantities of carbon dioxide getting into the atmosphere, causing what's called the greenhouse effect, a term everyone has, unfortunately, become familiar with in recent years. Fact: our Earth is getting warmer. Ice caps are melting, Arctic glaciers are shrinking, seawater levels are rising, threatening not only wildlife, but also the very balance of our human existence now and for our children and grandchildren in the future. The main reason behind climate change and global warming is air pollution, emitting vast amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the air. Heavy industry, manufacturing, the energy sector and all forms of transport are the main culprits, poisoning the air we breathe and leading to environmental disasters, extreme weather patterns, floods and droughts, tornadoes and rising sea levels. Things around us that were unthinkable just a few decades ago. On this chart, you can see how the amount of carbon dioxide emission increased in the last 2 centuries. It literally skyrocketed since the 1950s and the 1960s. Our Earth can no longer cope if pollution continues to rise at these rates. Mankind has to find solutions. One answer of many was the Kyoto Protocol, adopted in 1997 and entered into force in 2005. It's a complex scheme with an aim to establish a legally binding international agreement whereby all the participating nations, 191 of them, commit themselves to tackling the issue of global warming and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The target agreed upon was an average reduction of 5.2% from 1990 levels by the year 2012, and then make further reductions all the way until the year 2050. Under the Kyoto deal, countries are only allowed to emit a certain maximum amount of greenhouse gases as a whole. Some countries and some businesses emit more than they are allowed, while others emit less. So, polluting nations started buying the right to pollute more from nations that pollute less. They started trading carbon credits, a certified document that allows its holder to release 1 ton of carbon dioxide into the air above its quota in order to avoid heavy fines and penalties. Clearly, carbon credits have a significant value in the eye of a large corporation, which is prepared to pay money for such credits. Hence, carbon credits have a market price, just like any other financial instrument on international exchanges or the over-the-counter or OTC markets, shares, bonds, certificates of deposits, etc. Now, let's take a look at the life cycle of a carbon credit. If a business, on the left-hand side, let's call it a green farm, can prove that it managed to reduce carbon dioxide emission throughout its operation, and such a claim is verified by international standard organization, that business is given a certain number of carbon credits as a reward for its efforts. These credits can be sold to large multinational corporations for money. The system effectively imposes a tax on polluting enterprises and channels the money to green farms, helping the earth to become greener. The aim is to have more and more green farms manufacture products, services and electric power, and have fewer and fewer old-style factories that pollute the environment. It's important to remember that alongside the massive and sometimes bureaucratic compliance carbon credit trade under the Kyoto Protocol, there exists a relatively small but fast-growing voluntary carbon credit market where green farms sell their credits to voluntary buyers. These buyers take social responsibility seriously and are increasingly willing to improve their corporate image and differentiate their products from the competition by buying carbon credits and making themselves greener. Even airline passengers in many countries may purchase now credits to offset the harmful effects of air travel on the atmosphere. Carbon credits can also be purchased on this market as an investment and sold at a huge profit, as demand for such credits is increasing rapidly. Indeed, total carbon trading volumes are forecast to rise to as high as 3 trillion or 3,000 billion euros by the year 2020 from approximately 125 billion euros in 2011 and 175 billion in 2012. Market analysts predict that carbon credits may become the single biggest market on Earth within a few years. Well, all this might sound a bit remote at this time to most people, but smart investors like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, Al Gore, and others have invested and made billions of dollars on carbon credits. A major international insurance and funds management consulting firm recently advised its clients to keep up to 40% of their assets in carbon credits. Now, small investors and households have been given an opportunity to become part of this revolution and profit from carbon credits trade on a scale much smaller than the big players, thanks to a Danish company we are now associated with. By participating in the carbon business, we can make money as well as help the earth become a better place for our children. CC Denmark and its Botanoo division is headquartered in Denmark, a green country famous for, among other things, its remarkable achievements in protecting the environment, as well its stringent legal system regulating business to ensure fair and ethical corporate behavior. The co-founder of the company, Mr. Peter Alexander, has a 20-plus year track record in marketing products and services through networks, as well as designing web plazas, financing sports clubs, and green projects. You can see here the parent company's website, but it's more important to us what Botanoo believed to be important: to create a new economy based on sustainable development to save our planet, to act jointly without national, business and individual interests that will bring the necessary changes faster, to facilitate carbon credit trade and business activity in order to benefit members and future generations. Let's take a look at the business model now, which really is quite simple. We participate in the buying and selling of carbon credits, something that Botanoo and the parent company have been doing for quite some time. by effectively becoming business partners of Botanoo. By combining the purchasing power of many people in many countries, Botanoo is able to trade larger amounts of carbon credits and share the profits with us. Our money buys carbon coupons first in the Botanoo system. This way, members' funds are pooled and used by Botanoo to buy carbon credits from green farms in Brazil. More about them a bit later. These carbon credits are then collected by Botanoo and credited to your personal account. Effectively, through our in-house mechanism, you obtain your carbon credits at a discount to market price. You can sell your credits later through your own personalized, replicated webshop in the Botanoo system at the prevailing market price to any individual, small or large corporate buyer. How are profits made? Botanoo buys carbon credits from audited green projects at wholesale prices. It's also working on launching its new green projects, the first one being in Morocco, thus obtaining carbon credits virtually free of charge. Trading green power and carbon credits on the Nord Pool exchange. And finally making profits on sales of green products in our web plaza. This web plaza is also the place for buying carbon credits along with many other green products that people would increasingly buy anyway. You can tailor your web store to your individual needs and preferences. Now, a few words about where our carbon credits come from. The main supplier of Botanoo at this stage is Sustainable Carbon, a company developing more and more green farms in Brazil, a prime producer of high-quality carbon credits with a gold standard VCS certification that comply with the social carbon standards. It is very important for Botanoo to buy only the highest quality verified emission reductions or VERs or voluntary carbon credits in order to get the highest possible sale price for such credits. Please check the company's website www.sustainablecarbon.com to become familiar with the pioneering work of the firm and its founders in the field of social carbon. All green projects of sustainable carbon are monitored and audited by major so-called designated operating entities or DOEs, such as Germany's TÜV Nord and Bureau Veritas. The company Sustainable Carbon is expanding rapidly. Currently they manage in excess of 70 green farms and opening new ones outside Brazil, in the USA and parts of Africa. Clients of Sustainable Carbon include some well-known international businesses that buy high-quality carbon credits. The World Bank Group, Disney Corporation, JP Morgan, Inter-American Development Bank, Petrobras, the Brazilian oil company, several carbon brokers, and, of course, Botanoo. All green projects of Sustainable Carbon and CC Denmark can be screened and the life cycle of carbon credits monitored in the environmental registry of market.com. This is a London-based international organization operating in some 20 countries, providing price transparency and financial infrastructure to reduce risk and improve operational efficiency. In other plain words, keeping a watchful eye on all major financial transactions, including carbon credits trade, to ensure all deals are clean. Botanoo donates 2% of its revenue to Copenhagen-based MyC4, a group dedicated to helping small to medium-sized African businesses to get off the ground, make money, and drag entrepreneurs out of hopelessness and poverty. You might ask, okay, but how can I profit from carbon trading? Well, by becoming involved with Botanoo, of course. What you have to do is quite simple. First, you register as a member on Botanoo's website. The person you referred to our system is happy to assist you there. Then you select an amount of money you wish to use for trading credits and use the money to buy carbon coupons on Botanoo's own platform called botanoo.com. Your money will be pooled with other members' funds and will be used for a period of 3 months by the company to buy carbon credits, which it does anyway. After 3 months, you may decide to either sell your coupons and quit carbon trading altogether, or alternatively, convert your coupons into carbon credits, which you can sell at a later date for a profit. You may also decide to earn commission income from sharing this concept and Botanoo's vision with other people and building the members' network. You will be pleased to know that the price of carbon coupons that you buy when you register is set to increase over time. The pre-launch price was 50 euro cents back in November 2010. Now, in the middle of 2011, it stands at €1.35. And the company aims to raise the price to just under €2 by the end of the year, and even higher beyond that. You may check the actual price of coupons at the time of your registration. In effect, Botanoo uses this system to share trading profits from buying and selling carbon credits with us. Please spend some time studying this mechanism. Seek help if you need to understand. But the point is, there is money to be made even after 3 months. You have 3 business center packs to choose from when you register. The first one costs only 250 euros, but you can only use a net of 100 euros to buy coupons, after deducting registration charges. The second option costs you 400 euros. This is a better choice since you can use 200 euros to buy coupons. Clearly, the most sensible choice for a would-be carbon credit trader is to go for the 1,200 euro pack, which gives you the most benefits, while you can use as much as 1,040 euros to buy coupons. You can also choose to buy multiples of these packs when you start, or anytime later. You will discover particularly exciting and highly profitable opportunities through various bonuses when starting, for example, with 3, 7, or even more carbon trader packs. Make sure you get in touch fast with the person who referred you to Botanoo for the details. To give you one example, the best way to get your coupons is to obtain not just 1, but 3 business centers. This way you will have 3 times 1,040 euros available for coupons, plus another 360 euros that you get immediately in commissions. So it's now a total of 3,480 euros are working for you. What are these commissions? In essence, just like any other business, Botanoo pays you commissions and rewards you for introducing new members into the system and helping them. So, while it's nice for you to just sit around and see your own money earn a handsome profit from carbon credit trading over periods of 3 months, you may also decide to generate profits from sharing the concept with many other people in many countries and giving them help in making profits themselves. You may expect commissions from 4 different sources as a business builder. First, the affiliate bonus. Simple. Every time you personally sponsor a new member, you get 10% of their first purchase. The more new members, the more immediate income. Second, binary bonus. Now, this one may be a challenge to comprehend if you haven't been involved with binary payout plans in recent years. These plans have taken the network marketing industry by storm, producing outstanding growth and commission incomes in the last few years. In short, a binary plan allows for each member to sign up 2 new members initially, one on the left and one on the right, at every level. Naturally, you can register as many new members as you wish, and of course it pays to do so, but subsequent new members will be placed deeper down in the structure, so everybody along a sponsorship line helps everybody up and down. The rule is simple. You get 10% every week of the total sales volume of your lesser or smaller leg, no matter how deep that leg is, i.e. unlimited depth. Now this is very inspiring. In this example, the left leg produced 5,600 euros, as you can see. The right leg produced 5,200 euros. So you get 10% or 520 euros for the week from this source. You do not lose the remaining 400 points. It's carried over to the following week, so you get paid on that later. A very motivating feeling to look at both legs and ponder how much more money you could make if you put some more effort into building up the smaller leg to make it a bit bigger. We are still at the very early stages of building our Botanoo business. Can you imagine vast numbers of new members in untapped markets, even new countries, become part of your organization? Third, it pays to develop leaders in your growing organization. Matching bonuses are like commissions on your team members' commissions, i.e. if they earn more, you earn more. You can easily reach the highest payout levels. All you have to do is simply personally introduce 7 new members and you will get matching bonuses up to 6 generations down in your organization. The good news? These 7 new members can be yourself. Just open new positions in your own name as time goes by and as your income increases. All commissions are paid weekly, except you can only access 80% of your earnings in cash. The remaining 20% must buy coupons for another 4 weeks. This helps maintain a steady, continuous turnover within the entire organization, which is great. You may request Botanoo to transfer your commission into your bank account, or alternatively, into your own Botanoo Payoneer debit card that you can use anywhere in the world to access your money. Simply order your Payoneer card in your Botanoo web office. To maintain the all-important stability of the payout plan, the basic binary bonus payouts are maximized and linked to certain ranks. As an ambassador starting with 400 euros business packs, you can earn up to 800 euros a week. Not bad, but the limit is higher at 2,000 euros a week if you start as or upgrade to a carbon trader. As your total cumulative points increase, you will be allowed to earn more and more on a weekly basis, right up to 40,000 euros per week. I'm not aware of any other company in the industry paying a basic binary bonus of 40,000 euros a week. And it can be achieved. All it takes is a dream, a big dream, and consistent effort. We already have leaders who achieved the 10,000 euro weekly payout level after only 5 or 6 months into their business. Remember, business packs and trading volumes have much higher euro values here in Botanoo than in most other networks like nutritional supplements or internet services, so of course commission payouts are much higher too. The fourth and last source of rewards from Botanoo are loyalty gifts that you will receive as your organization grows. It's a great feeling not only to earn money every week, but also to be rewarded by the company and your sponsors and receive an iPad, go to a seminar in Morocco, relax on a Caribbean cruise, take delivery of your new car or an apartment that you own, or even receive 1 million euro in cash upon hitting a total cumulative 12 million euros on your lesser leg. This will happen to many people in the foreseeable future as our business expands. Will you be one of them? As I indicated earlier, we have just started. The Botanoo business has kicked off, starting from Denmark, Hungary, and a few other countries. We already have a few thousand members. The system has already proved itself and continues to grow and develop. We will be reaching millions of people around many countries. Network marketing may not be everyone's cup of tea, but global warming and climate change will continue to raise people's awareness in years to come. Carbon credits may not be fully understood by everyone today, but again, mobile telephones, the internet, and online foreign exchange trading sounded like something out of this world only 10 or 20 years ago. We can see more people and more small and big businesses buying carbon credits to offset their greenhouse gas emissions. They do it voluntarily these days, motivated by social responsibility, but they, us, could be required to do so sooner or later. There has never been a business like this in history. Opportunities like this rarely come by. Take a green step towards a better future for our children and make profits from the earth becoming greener. Contact the person who shared this presentation with you for more detailed information and help in taking the first steps. Thank you.